Virginia's Triple Crown, McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. This is freaking unreal. I think I just made a gigantic mistake.
Hey everybody, it's Frozen with Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for joining me. Around 11:45, it's about 70 degrees. We are in Virginia. Right now I'm on the Appalachian Trail. We're going to be doing the Virginia's Triple Crown, which includes McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. All very, very beautiful and very, very famous lookouts in Virginia along the Appalachian Trail. I probably passed a dozen people so far walking in the same direction as me. You know, people just out here for day hikes, some backpackers, some AT through hikers. So it's about 5.5 hour drive from Pittsburgh down to, where are we? Catawba, I think it's called. It's right outside of Roanoke, Virginia. So forecast is supposed to be absolutely beautiful weather. And it's like 70 something degrees right now, partly cloudy. Should have some amazing views. 3 days, 34 miles. It's gonna be an awesome experience, I can tell right now. Just driving in here and looking at the cliffs and the ridges that I'm gonna be walking on. It's awesome. Really excited. Okay, so here's the area that we're gonna be hiking right here. We parked here near this John Springer shelter. We're heading to McAfee Knob, which is up here. We're going to see Tinker Cliffs today, and then hopefully stay at Lambert's Meadow. If there's too many people here, I'm going to stay right past this Andy Lane trail right here. Tomorrow we're going to do the North Mountain Trail as far as we can get to Dragon's Tooth, hopefully before the parking lot. See Dragon's Tooth on Friday, and then hike back to the car. Campsites, shelter, VA 311. Okay, so we did about 2 miles so far. We're heading down here and following the white blazes, which denote the entire length of the Appalachian Trail. When you first get on the trail, you're always, at least for me, always a little stressed out. You know, just from the drive down here, you know, still thinking about what you got going on back home. And then 2 or 3 miles in, you're on that little cloud. And it's just, it's a wonderful feeling. It really is. Stone steps. So I asked a couple people that were coming down the trail from me if how many people were on the knob. They go, "It's a lot." So that's to be expected. Actually not to be expected, but I came here on a Wednesday. In the middle of the day, I didn't think there would be that many people here. I think a lot of the AT through hikers are around this area this time of year, but there's still a crap ton of day hikers. You know, people without backpacks. You can tell they're just day hiking, and it's a little surprising on a Wednesday. I mean, I know it's a beautiful freaking day. It's beautiful weather, but on a Wednesday, hey, whatever. As long as people are enjoying it and not causing trouble, that's all I care about. That's pretty amazing. Talk about freaking amazing. Whew. Wow. That's unbelievable. And then over that way, I believe is Tinker Cliffs, which we'll be seeing also today.
it's going to be hard to get across how vast the scenery is of what I'm actually looking at. This video is not going to do this any kind of justice whatsoever. Tell you what, that was freaking cool. Wow. That's just a taste of what's to come up here. That's probably the best overlook of the trip, but we still have Tinker Cliffs and Dragon Tooth to see. Tinker Cliffs we will see in just a little bit here. I'm heading over to it now, and we're staying a little bit north of that tonight. Not as many people as I thought were going to be up there, so that was pretty neat. Not bad at all. Huh. Wow, that's really neat. Huh. It's a shame about all the graffiti. This is cool. Man, this would make for a killer shelter in here, but you're not allowed to camp anywhere on the Appalachian Trail in this area. They have specific shelters designated for where you can camp here. So keep it legal, obey the rules. But this is cool. This is really cool. Huh. Alright, let's continue on our merry way here. Shelter areas look good here. I think I even see a bear box. Or maybe that's a privy, I don't know. No, yeah, I see a bear box and a privy. Cool stuff. Oh, I love solo backpacking trips, man. You know, I like hiking with a group every now and then, or, you know, a friend. But there is nothing like going out solo for a couple days. Now, like I said, we're probably going to be sharing camp with someone tonight, but solo hiking is what I love. I don't mind camping with someone, I really don't. But I prefer to hike alone. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It could be that, you know, I just like to let my mind wander off and not daydream, but let it space out a little bit here. Now, the weather was calling for rain today, but then they had it lowered down to like 10%, which was perfect. But we are getting a grayish cloud up here, so we'll see if that holds out. Don't really care. It's like 70-something degrees out here. A little rain would actually feel pretty good. Since leaving the McAfee Knob area, haven't really run into many people. There was a group, and I think maybe one more person that came down the opposite direction of me. But that's been it. So the trail is a lot quieter. This is what I was kind of hoping for on a Wednesday. And hopefully camp is similar. Oh, I just felt a raindrop. Ah, darn. Clouds are coming in. Wind's picking up a little bit. Nothing too bad yet, but might be getting a storm. Might be getting that thunderstorm they called for. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get that storm. Not sure I feel rain yet. The wind is definitely picking up here. Of course, the cloud is almost past us. We might just miss this storm. That's crazy. Yeah, we might very well miss it. I don't mind the wind though whatsoever. I just felt a raindrop though. Tinker Cliffs 1.3, Lambert Meadow 2.9. That's where we're staying the night. So I'm talking to a thru hiker, 59 years old, and he's actually from Pittsburgh. So I was chatting him up a little bit. Good for him. That's what I want to do. It's higher than hike the AT. I think that'd be freaking awesome.
If I don't find time to do it sooner, that is. I thought the trail continued this way. I'm thinking it might be in here? I don't know. It's a little weird. A little odd. Maybe this way? Oh, okay. I missed this. That's what I missed. There's a blaze on this tree. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I walked the whole way down there. And I couldn't get back up. So don't go down there. Alright, Tinker Cliffs. Wow! Holy crap. Now, over there on that hill, one of those hills, it actually might have been that one right there. That's where McAfee Knob is. Oh my god, guys, you need to come up here. I'm telling you what. Anyone watching this video, come down to Virginia and do this trail. This is freaking unreal. So that mountain range right there, that ridge up there, that's our North Mountain Trail that's going to take us all the way back down to the car eventually and hit Dragon's Tooth on tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, the third day. This is one of the best hikes I've done, and it's only day one. This is crazy. Amazing. So 2 of the 3 overlooks down. All we got now is Dragon's Tooth on Friday. But I think tomorrow might be a little, not boring, but we're going to be hiking along this ridge, so it's going to be greater solitude than it is on this end, I'm pretty sure. Man, I could stay up here for hours, but I want to get to camp and make sure there's enough room there too. So let's pack up and head off. Scorched-Earth Gap, 0.6. Andy Lane Trail, 3.1 miles. Okay, so about 4 miles for the day, it looks like. Tinker Cliffs, 0.5. Alright, Andy Lane Trail, Route 779. Next 3 miles are through private land. Please stay on the trail, no camping this section. Make sure you follow that, or else the people that own the private land might not be nice and let you hike in their backyard. Well, past mile or so, there's been lots of switchbacks going downhill, and now it's just, well, it's straight downhill. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, that feels amazing. I love the flow rate on the squeeze, man. It's freaking amazing. Look at that. Okay, it's hightailed to camp. I think actually I'm going to put one of them, what are they called? Squincher Zero fruit punches in the water too. This is gonna be good. Anyway, let's get to camp. Just threw me out into a field. I hope this is the right way. Not quite sure. If you guys want to have a lot of fun, be sure and touch this fence. Wow, this is so freaking cool. Awesome. Well, that's yellow. I need white. I'm gonna go up here a bit and turn around because I need to stay on the Appalachian Trail. Didn't see it anywhere. There was an intersection back before that second gate, so not sure. Here's the Y. Let's try this. I don't see any AT markers though. Let's go back till we see an AT marker actually. Let's be smart about this. We might not have had to cross this field. Figure out what's going on here. I can't just lose the Appalachian Trail. Like seriously, it's gotta be here somewhere. It just doesn't disappear. I think I just made a gigantic mistake. I think I've been following yellow blazes for quite some time. Okay, definitely figured out what I did. Hopefully you guys can see this. Blue's me. So if you look over here, Andy Lane trailhead parking. So we are going to need to backtrack. Now, I could just follow that down there, it's yellow, but here's the AT right over, oh, you know what? Here's the AT, that's where I should have went. So we're gonna have to haul butt here. It's about 6 o'clock. I think I can make it. You know, come to think of it, I should have realized when I came to that intersection that said Scorched Gap, that was probably the AT. I don't know why I thought to hug left when I clearly knew that the trail was to the right, it was east. So, hey, you make mistakes out here, but this is what it's all about. This is what it's like having an adventure. You just gotta take the good with the bad. If I would have known, or remembered I should say, it was this far back, I would have just said screw it. I would have filled up another 2 liters and hiked up North Mountain and camped somewhere up there. However, I know there's water at camp. I know there's supposed to be plenty of room, and I know exactly where the camp is. I also wouldn't mind talking to some of the thru hikers there before they crash for the night. You know, it will be a cooler experience staying with the AT thru hikers tonight than it would be, you know, just myself, which I'm going to do tomorrow night anyway. But it will be the better decision in the long run once I get there. Just all these switchbacks, man, they're killing me. I'm just hungry. I just want to eat. I want to eat everything in my food bag. Hey, remember that sign? Yep, I do too. Almost back to where we screwed up. Where I screwed up. That is definitely not a white blaze. This is what happens when you're super excited to be out here and you're almost at camp and you're kind of not thinking. What did I do? Yeah, so I saw the Andy Lane Trail and I figured that's where we wanted to go. We actually want to go to Scorched-Earth Gap, which is along the Appalachian Trail, marked in white, clearly marked in white. Alright, I think I hit it. I'm not going to get anybody on film yet unless I ask, but this is where I will be camping for the night, right down there. Alright guys, new piece of gear. this trip. Got the hammock gear Phoenix. It's a 3/4 length, 40-degree underquilt. This is my summer setup. It's only supposed to get down to about 50 degrees tonight. I was gonna bring the Costco quilt, but at the last second it dropped down to 48 for the low, so I decided to throw the 40 in there. This is good until about 60. Then I need something a little bit lighter. But yeah, hammock gear, 40-degree Phoenix. I'm gonna try this out tonight. The first time using it. So some of you may be really confused right now. What happened to the Cuban fiber tarp? On the Laurel Highlands hiking trail, I noticed that my D-rings, or whatever you want to call them, they were not sewn at the angle that spigivers and meerkats were sewn at. So I asked them about it. They said, send a picture, we'll check it out. And in fact, they were sewn at the wrong angle. I was wondering why, because I was getting it very droopy in the middle of my tarp, and that's not supposed to be the case. So Hammock Gear actually offered to fix it well after the 1-year warranty, which that's acceptable. I'm not mad at them for getting it wrong. No harm, no foul. They're fixing their mistake, so should have it back for the next trip. But for now, it's the War Bonnet Edge tarp. And we're all set up here. Should be a really good night. There's a stream right over here. This is camp. Got the lines hung for the bear bag tonight. Didn't get too much video tonight. I was actually just hanging out with the guys and girl. And I'm just talking about their stories. This is exactly what I wanted to do tonight. You know, that's why I booked it to this area and didn't just push on. I wanted to hear some stories from AT thru hikers, and it was really, really cool. Funny stories. Really funny stories, though. Not a moment too soon. Rain's actually coming in right now. Just a little bit of rain. All very cool people. They're actually going into town tomorrow to resupply and get some real food. So good for them. I'll tell you what, their stories were freaking hilarious. It makes me really want to stop what I'm doing and go hike the AT, but my time will come. I think I'll definitely do it whenever I retire. But anyway, I think I'm done for the rest of the night. I'm gonna listen to a new audiobook called Daemon, D-A-E-M-O-N. And yeah, we'll hike the same trail that I hiked up to fix myself. Starting tomorrow. 2 more days. I'll tell you what. This Rocket Pure stuff, it's like moisturizer for your feet, hand and foot balm. It works wonders on any kind of areas that I usually have issues with. Even in wet weather, it's fantastic. So I hope I get his trail name right, but I believe his name is Disciple. He is hiking the Appalachian Trail legally blind, which is absolutely amazing. Good for him. He's already come a very long way, and the rest of the people that I was talking to, they're very, very cool. Very cool. I will see you in the morning. I'll let you know how the underquilt goes. Right now we're getting a light drizzle. It's actually really relaxing, but I wish I had that Cuban with the doors, because I would definitely be shutting the doors behind my head, because the wind is definitely coming through here. Anyway, good night guys. I'll see you in the morning. Perfect day today. Minus the trail that we had to redo. Good night everybody. Oh my goodness. I had such a great night's sleep. I'll tell you what. It's about 6 o'clock. The other people I'm staying with are
There's one dude up, but the other two are still sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. But yeah, it's almost 6. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna grab my food bag. Coyotes again last night. A lot of coyotes. But they went away at probably about 15 minutes. They were howling, barking, or whatever that's called. But anyway, I'm gonna do as much packing as I can now before getting out of here, and then I'll be with you. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to wake them up. But really good night's sleep. Wow. Wow.
So these are the guys that I met at camp last night. Another one's using the privy down there. We won't talk to him right now, but so what's your trail name?
So my trail name is Disciple.
Okay. And why are you hiking the trail?
Why am I hiking? Well, one of the big reasons is because I'm legally blind. My vision's getting worse and worse all the time. And so I figured if I'm ever going to do the trail, which is something I've wanted to do for a while, I better do it now while I still can.
Awesome. And you're vlogging almost every day.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, putting up videos all the time. My YouTube channel is called Not by Sight. You can imagine why I'm walking sometimes out here literally by faith and not by sight. So that's my YouTube channel.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations on getting this far so far.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And then we have another YouTuber over here, surprisingly.
Oh yeah.
But what's your trail name and what's your wife?
Yeah, that's
wife's trail
my
name?
wife. So my trail name is Hook, and my wife's name is Swiss Miss.
Okay.
And we're out here hiking with a veterans organization called Warrior Expeditions, and essentially what it is just a nature therapy approach to help combat veterans deal with the things that they had seen while they were overseas.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, congratulations to you and your wife.
Yeah, thank you very much. And our YouTube channel is Jay's on the Trail. So
Awesome.
Jays on the Trail.
Awesome.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
And he's back from the privy. How are you, sir?
I am doing great.
I asked them already, but you want to say your trail name and why you're hiking the trail for us?
My trail name is Curdog, C-U-R-D-O-G. Hiking the trail, just bucket list item, just retired at the end of the year
Awesome.
2016. And,
Hopefully I'll do the same.
And I'm having a blast.
Awesome, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Alright everybody, good morning. Had an awesome night's sleep last night. I was trying to listen to a little bit of that audiobook, but I just passed right out. I was pretty tired from hiking back up the Andy Lane Trail, which is what we're going to go back down today. So this will be the third time I've hiked that section. But I made the right decision, definitely, after getting to camp and seeing all my new friends over there. It's cool sharing stories and just hearing about their travels so far. So be sure to check those guys out. I'll post the YouTube links in the description of this video to make it easier to find. But
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this guy's progress. Anyway, got a short uphill today, and then lots of downhill, and then a very, very steep incline. Right now I'm not carrying any water whatsoever, and I did that on purpose. There was a stream at camp I could have easily filled up. However, I wanted to fly up that hill from the AT, get on Andy Lane, and fly back down to where I was yesterday, because I know for a fact that that stream is going to be there waiting for me across that bridge. Alright, we're back to that bridge that I crossed yesterday, so we're getting close. Alright, so remember I said I have no water right now, so I'm going to probably guzzle a liter and then probably fill up both water bottles and the Evernew bag. Plus, I am going to take a little buff bath. Just going to dip my buff in and wipe all the sweat off me. I'm sticky. I don't like that. Got 2 liters in the Evernew and 2 liters of Smart Water bottles. I weigh a lot right now. Now, I do want to mention that this Z-Pax Arc Haul is carrying this load pretty darn comfortably, I must say. Now, I'm only like 50 feet away from that stream right now, but I'm pretty impressed about the comfort level right now. Just cinched down the hip belts a little bit more, and I'm good to go. So, now granted, my base weight for this trip is right under 10 pounds. And it would be a little bit lower if I had my Cuban fiber tarp on me, but like I said, Hammock Gear has it and they're fixing it for me. But we are at the electric fence, and we know right where to go today. What a beautiful freaking day, guys. Look at that. Oh man, that's all any hiker could ever ask for. Wow, nothing to complain about today. Alright, man, we're following the yellow blazes. Woo! Look at this. Oh, I wish you guys were here with me. This is awesome. Alright, looks like we're going to be following red blazes for the North Mountain Trail. As soon as you get out into the parking lot, it is directly across from where you get out. There we go, North Mountain Trail system. And we're going to take this trail marked in blue to North Mountain, come all the way down, and make sure we don't turn off anything else. And then we will be at Dragon Tooth parking lot, which is hopefully right here. So we shall see. North Mountain Trail, 13.2. 13.2, that's nothing. 13.2 plus 2.5. That'll be good for a day. Okay, let's get it. So there is another small stream that you can fill up for water on the Catawba Trail. Not too much farther in from the parking lot, to be honest. So, keep that in mind. Looks like we're going to be following this for a while, too. Hopefully it runs up the mountain. Maybe take sips as I go. I don't know. I already have 4 liters. I should be perfectly fine. So last night I had chili mac with beef. I was going to have that pizza tortilla wrap thing. I'm saving that for tonight because the chili mac had more calories. But I think I inhaled that meal in about, I don't know, 5 minutes. I didn't even let it cook the whole way. It was so good. I was so hungry yesterday. It was ridiculous. Had a Pop-Tart, oatmeal, and coffee this morning. So hopefully that replenished some calories from yesterday. At least the Pop-Tart should have. Today is Ramen Bomb. I'm gonna try to stay as close to the parking lot to Dragon's Tooth as I can, so I have an easy day tomorrow, and then you know, I can drive the 5.5 hours back to Pittsburgh. Beautiful day. It's probably in the low 70s right now. Not really any wind. Pretty humid. So once we get on the top of the ridge, it might be pretty hot in the sun. but we shall see. It's only what, 9:30 right now, so yeah, might be a hot day. Well, it definitely got steep. Before it did get steep, I should tell you that there is another water source. Just FYI. So you basically, once you get on Catawba Trail, you have 2 chances at water before you start going up. Like, well, you'll go up before the water, but before you start going really up. But at least we got some switchbacks every now and then too, so it's not incredibly hard to get up here so far, but I got a long way to go over there. That's crazy how that happens. Huh. Alright, we're still heading uphill. Definitely reached the top. We are right now on top of North Mountain Trail. Might have some awesome camp potential on this mountain because you're allowed to camp wherever you want in the national forests. Just not along the AT over there. There are timber rattlesnakes up here. I'm not sure in this exact area, but they are in Virginia. So, it's tall, tall grass is in the sunlight. That worries me. Actually, this is really overgrown. Wow. It's like we're almost back on a normal trail. But yeah, I need to watch my feet. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. It's about 11:30 now. Trail's been pretty much the same since we first got up here. Just real narrow, a little overgrown. Got views on either side of us, but it's kind of being blocked by the trees a little bit. I think this place would look freaking awesome in the fall though, or the early spring. Definitely recommend it during that time of year. Not so much this time of year, but you know, this is just a small section of it. Maybe the rest of it's better. Alright, it's almost 12 o'clock. I think I'm going to take a lunch break right here on this nice, beautiful rock. It's perfect for cooking and sitting. Look at that. I think it's time for a ramen bomb. Oh yeah. Oh. Now, whenever I get to like a lunch spot, because I'm not moving, I will send an okay message to friends and family. Okay? Just to let them know that, yeah, I'm stopped here, I know, and I'm safe. I really don't need any of these features except for possibly these two, but this makes friends and family much more comfortable with me being out here. Oh man, that looks so freaking good. Can't wait till that rehydrates. I'm gonna add a little more water actually. Whenever I stop for lunch, I like to I like to cook hot lunches, or you know, I like to eat a meal for lunch. I'm not one of those people that just likes to continue hiking all day and just snack. There are people like that. A lot of the AT thru hikers do that, but I enjoy, you know, picking up the speed during the day and then taking a break during lunch. So what I do, and since switching to these shoes and doing what I do here, the sockless lunch is what I call it. I got this tip from Frankie. I haven't had any blister issues whatsoever. I mean, my feet are calloused to all hell and back, but that's why I put the moisturizer on. But this really gives your feet a chance to dry out, your socks to dry out and recover from the morning hike. And then when you get to camp, pretty much do the same thing while you're eating dinner. And what I like to do is I like to put a sleep pair of socks on, which is basically just a sock liner, you know, before bed. So that dries out your feet as well. But anyway, I'm gonna get on this and then we'll get back on the trail. It is amazing how good food tastes out when you're hiking. Oh my god. It could be like Brussels sprouts and it would taste like a steak. Jeez, oh man. Anyway, almost done here. I'm about to get back on the trail. Alright, since climbing to the top, we've went 2.7 miles. Grouse trails in 2.9.
and we're at the intersection for Turkey Trail. So, North Mountain Trail down this way, looking for grouse in about 3 miles. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I've been seeing all morning. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't peek out between the trees often, but every once in a while you get a view like that. Just gives you a reminder of how high you are and where you're walking. Same with the other side. I mean, we're just really on a knife's edge up here. I mean, this is the actual ridge. Just this tiny little platform that we're walking on. And on either side, it's just a sheer drop off. Cool stuff. Okay, came upon Grouse Trail. Actually, for whatever reason, I'm flying down this North Mountain Trail, so I need to slow down or I'm going to be extremely bored tonight. Deer Trail in 1.4 miles down that way, and we just came 2.9 to the Turkey Trail. It's really not difficult once you're on the ridge. Once you're on the ridge, it's fine. I'd say this sign really only relates to Catawba Trail. Alright, Deer Trail, well, here we are. And then Route 311 is only 2.2 miles. Wow, it's only 2:30. Huh, okay. Well, let's do a couple things. If I see an amazing campsite, I'll stay on North Mountain. If not, I'm going to head down to Dragon's Tooth, which should be that 311 parking lot, 2.2 miles, I think. And hopefully I can stay there. It's too early for me to camp. I like hiking most of the day and then getting to camp, you know, a couple hours before sunset. That's what I enjoy. You might be different, but that's what I enjoy. So we're starting to head down North Mountain now. I think we're almost at the end. Not going to say it was a bad trail, because it really wasn't. However, I think the correct time of year for this trail is the fall or early spring. I think with the leaves down on either side of you, you'd be able to see both ridges, you know, the McAfee Knob and Tinker Cliffs, Dragon's Tooth ridges over here, and then whatever, I guess the Blue Ridge Mountains, I forget what they're called. But I think that would be definitely a better time than the summer to see this area, if you're going to make a loop out of this. If not, then I really highly recommend just doing down and back. You know, park at Dragon's Tooth, stay at Lambert's, and come back to your car. That's what I should have done. But I'm glad I got to see this area, because now I know. I mean, it's always good completing a trail, you know? And I had a lot of fun up here, too. It's just, the water situation is less than ideal. Carrying 4 liters of water, yeah, that sucked. But I did have a lot of fun up here, that's the point. And that's what it's all about. It's 3:30, still heading downhill, and we got 16 miles for the day, says the pedometer. So, sounds about right. Feels about right. I think that's where we're going right there. That sign down there, I don't know if you can see it. Right where that car is right now. That's where we're going to walk down to and see what that says. It should say either to Dragon's Tooth or to North Mountain Trail, which is that's what we want. Alright, Dragon's Tooth 2.4. This trail is much better compared to the North Mountain Trail. Holy crap. This is really nice. I'm on the approach trail to the AT. So, not there yet. But I'm either going to start looking for camp or go to see Dragon's Tooth depending on time. We'll see when we get up to the AT. Alright, 0.7 miles to Dragon's Tooth. Let's do that. Back there at that sign, I think that's where we're going to camp for the night. Or somewhere close to it. So, getting tired. I'm about 18, probably 18 miles or so. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, some technical stuff here. Not gonna lie. Alright. Phew. I'm 100% not gonna be able to film this, but just so you know what I'm doing. Going up this wall with a pack. Okay, I had to film a little bit. This is cool. Getting there. Almost. Oh boy. Follow the white blazes. Wow, that's crazy. I'll show you what I'm looking at in just a second. Let me make it over here. I gotta put you guys away. Well, maybe not. Okay, you ready? Phew. Came up a long, long way. I think that one was my favorite, to be honest with you. Dragon's Tooth. Phew, wow. Only if you actually climb up to the top of the tooth. A lot less forgiving going down. And I'm getting tired. This campsite is wide open for me. No one's here. I'm done. 19 miles for the day. Saw Dragon's Tooth. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna come back here, find a nice, cozy spot for my hammock, set up, and then relax the rest of the night. So I'm just looking at the map. I have between 6 and 7 miles out tomorrow, so this is perfect campsite. I'll be out of here and on the road by probably 9 o'clock, maybe 10. This was the most amazing trip I've been on since I started hiking. I encourage everyone to come down here and do the AT section of this trail. It was freaking awesome. And really nice people along the way. Great campsites. I mean, you can't ask for any better weather. You can't ask for anything more. This is a really, really awesome hike. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to go sit up. If you heard that, that's my stomach rumbling. We got pizza tortilla wrap today, so it's going to be freaking delicious. Alright. Took about 15 minutes. I did get 2 extra liters of cold water. It's time for some electrolyte replacement and some food. Doesn't seem like enough water for this meal, but I don't know, we'll see. Wait 10 minutes. Add olive oil, 5 more minutes. And then you put it on tortillas. So far, everything that they've had from Packet Gourmet has been good, but the serving size is a little small. That's my only complaint. Cheesy crackers. Whew. And some fruit punch. These are really good. Wow. Ugh. I might even eat that ramen just to get it out of my pack. It's my extra meal just in case. But I'm not going to need it for 7 miles tomorrow. That spot right there is the 700 mile marker for the AT. I would not have known that. It's pretty cool though. Congratulations. Anyway guys, that'll about do it for me. We did get a fire going. 2 women rolled into camp along with an AT thru hiker. The women had their kids with them, 2 little girls. We all collected firewood, ended up having a fire, and it was a lot of fun getting to know them and talking, sharing stories. Something that I just love meeting people out here, and good for them for getting their kids involved at an early age too. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook, and I'll see you in the morning, guys. Good night, everybody. Shut up, whippoorwill. Good morning, everybody. Day 3. Today we're hiking out of here. I'm really tempted to go up Dragon's Tooth again, but nah, that's okay. I'm gonna have some coffee and oatmeal and get on the trail real quick today. Tell you what, I got this Lawson Ultra Glide Bear line. It actually works really well. Gary got this and I liked it so much I went out and bought some of my own. Lighter than paracord, seems to be just as strong. It's reflective. You can get it at lawsonsequipment.com. What a beautiful morning. Tell you what. Oh, love freaking coffee in the morning. It's 6:45 and we are headed to the McAfee Knob parking lot off of VA 311, I believe. Other than being a little hot, it was a very good night. I'm getting all the cobwebs, so I'm definitely the first one on the trail, obviously. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, is where they sacrificed babies. I'm just kidding, I have no idea. This looks like a really cool spot though. Huh. Wow, I am so thankful of the weather this trip, man. It just seems like every time I go out when I'm not with Gary, I always get beautiful weather. Every time I bring that kid along though, he always brings rain. Gary, I'm gonna have to stop hiking with you. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's There's the other side of the ridge right here. Alright, we got 6 miles left. So a little over 7 miles today. Alright, just got to the top of the hill. I'm on the ridge, I think. And man, is it a wonderful day. Wind's blowing just enough. There's roosters cock-a-doodle-doing. What a fantastic trip. Oh man. Well, that's a tight squeeze. Wow, this is crazy. That's crazy. This trip is awesome. Wow. I can't even squeeze through here. I gotta take my pack off. Alright, VA 311, I believe that's us. 4.2 miles left for the day, guys. Staying on the AT. Alright, heading north. Oh, looks like we're going downhill. You can hear the road too. So you gotta be getting semi-close to the parking lot. Well guys, I didn't think I was this far along, but here's the trailhead register. I think I'm gonna take some time and read some of these before I head out, but you can see the parking lot down here. That was such a freaking awesome adventure. I highly recommend this section of the AT to anyone that wants to see some awesome and epic views. Had a blast, the pack is doing great, met some awesome people along the way, and I can't wait to actually come back down here. Definitely come down to Virginia and do this section of the AT, it's freaking awesome. Some of the stuff in that book was really, really cool. Anyway guys, I'm Frozen with Outdoor Adventures. Find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail.